Hey everyone, my name is Lynn Wilson and welcome to All Chats with Lynn. I'm glad you're joining me today, and I just wanted to get on here. It's been a while and I want to kind of re-up on this channel and just kind of like get back into the swing of things and just chat on different topics and different subjects without showing anything, just more chatting. So if you have topic and subjects that you would like to chat about, you'd like me to talk about, feel free to leave a comment and I would be glad to do that. So today's chat and topic, if you want to say that, on my main channel, I have been talking about making your house a home. And for those of you that have followed me, and maybe you haven't, I'll just kind of reconnect with you. I am married 38 years to my best friend, who I am still madly in love with, who is on disability and hasn't been on disability our whole marriage, but has been disabled our whole marriage. My husband has epilepsy. He can seize anywhere from 4 to 15 times a day. We could go 2 or 3 days without a seizure, but there's always little hints of things. He's always having some type of seizure, is the best way to explain it without like getting into the nitty-gritty medical stuff. And it's been like that our entire marriage. And I've just learned to adapt. I've learned to love him in spite of it. And I've learned to create a home out of a house in spite of having someone with a disability. We do have our oldest son is a biological son. He is married. We have a grandson. And years later, after a couple of miscarriages, we ended up adopting our youngest son, who came with several disabilities. He has actually 5 different diagnoses. So that just makes for an adventurous household when you have your husband and your youngest son who are disabled, have extra packages as part of their personality. And how do you make a house a home when you live in situations? Is that a good way to say it? So you might not be living with someone with a disability. You might be the one with a disability or another related situation. It could be a million and one things, that it's not a physical disability. It could be an emotional situation, mental health. It could just be, I don't know, what else would you say? It could just be a situation that, I don't even need to describe. You know the situation you're in. And sometimes it's hard to have a safe haven, a place to call home, a place where you feel that you can just relax, put your feet up, and when you come home, just go like that and go, it's home. I know, I get it. I've been there many, 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 many times, and there'll be more times to come. There are days where house is a house, and it's a place I come home, it's where I cook, I clean, and I do dishes. There's other days I come home and it's home. There's other days when I come home and I can truly say this is home. I would say that's more times than not. And I'll tell you some of the reasons why I can say that and how maybe this can help you in our little chat of making your house a home in spite of situations. Whoop, moving my camera here. So number 1 is attitude. I have a sign in my house that it says your direction will support your attitude. And it is so true. If you have a good attitude, a healthy attitude, a wise attitude, not wise like a wise, fresh wise. I mean like wisdom. You're going to make wise choices for your home. And I had to make a list on paper and then also mentally in my head. What makes my house a home? You might need to do that. When you walk in your home, what makes it home? Is it the smells? Is it the decor? Is it the people? Is it the location? Is it, I don't know what, you fill in the blank. It could be a combination of all of those things. But when they're out of kilter, then all of a sudden your home becomes a house. So if your house is always in disarray and there's a complete mess all the time. Now, my house gets like that. I work full time and I work 50 plus hours a week. And then I come home, my house is in disarray because my guys can't keep up with it with their disabilities. So I need to say, okay, time out, taking 2 days off. We're going to ransack this house. We're going to clean it and bring it up to speed. That's an occasional But I'm talking, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, your house is in complete chaos. Chaos can cause confusion and can cause you to just give up hope. So maybe you need to clean your house. Maybe it's not having good food in your house. Now, I'm not saying, go out and stock your pantry and your stockpile full of all these things, but having things that you enjoy eating, having some treats in the house, having some comfort foods. Maybe it's a box of macaroni and cheese. Maybe it's a package of cookies. Maybe it's a bag of chips. Maybe it's having lots of fresh fruits and veggies, and that feels good to you, and that creates home. You make that list and you make a point of doing the best you can to get those things in the home. Again, you might not be able to do it every day, every week, but the best you can, make that happen. Smells of the house. Maybe your house stinks because you didn't do your dishes. You haven't taken out the garbage. You haven't done your laundry. Get some fresh smelling things in there. Do your laundry. Do your dishes and get rid of the garbage. Light a candle. Use some sprays in the house. Use some essential oils. Anything you can do. Open the windows. Get fresh air in your house. I love it letting the sunshine in, and when it's a nice, cool, brisk day, I open up all the windows. I'd rather sit with a blanket and a hoodie and just let my house be refreshed and get that crisp, cold air, running through the fabric of the chairs in the house and the couch, and just give it a nice refresh. Maybe it's the decor in your house. Maybe it's just old and frumpy and you need a change. Maybe it's just moving this picture from one room to the next. Maybe it's adding a pillow or a centerpiece. Go hit the thrift shops. Thrift shops are cheap. You can do things from the thrift shop. Go to Dollar Tree. You can put together a centerpiece for a couple of dollars from a dollar store. It doesn't mean you have to spend money, So I just realized that my video got cut off. So I wanted to finish what I was saying, that it doesn't have to cost a lot of money to redo your house. You could swap things with family and friends of furniture and curtains and things like that. Just honestly, moving things from room to room can make a huge difference. You might need a fresh perspective. You might need to just look at your home from a different angle. I had someone once tell me, walk in, like if you have 2 doors to enter your home, if you always use the back door, walk through from the front door and kind of go, ooh, I don't really like that. I never really looked at it from that perspective, or stand in a different corner of the room than you're normally in and kind of get a view of, yeah, you know what, that doesn't look good that way. Or, oh man, every time I walk in this room, I absolutely love that particular corner that I have set up, or whatever it is. Make yourself a desk area. Maybe you need a little quiet place where you can go and read a book. Maybe set up a little corner for your crafts or whatever, something that interests you, that you have a little nook that you can create for yourself. Maybe set up a little library for yourself. Get a bookshelf or create a bookshelf that you put all your favorite books on, that when you want to sit down, you can grab your coffee or your favorite drink and go sit and read a book, and maybe a pretty lamp in the corner. Make something special for yourself. I am a caregiver of 2 adults living in my home, plus I help my mom, who doesn't live with us but doesn't live far, and I'm a caregiver really to 3 people. I need to create my house into a home where I can always know when I go home, I have a little nook to enjoy. I have a beautiful home that I can enjoy. Listen, I don't make a lot of money. I live on a super simple budget. I wouldn't say poverty level. I'm not there, but we're not much above it. And we find ways to make our house a home. We find ways to make it beautiful for us. My home is not where you'd want to live. You might not like the colors. You might not like the style. You might not like anything about my home. But you know what? It's okay, because you have your own home to decorate and to create and to enhance and to make a wonderful little spot for you and your family. So I want to encourage you, if you right now live in a house and you need a home, then maybe some of the tips I shared with you might be helpful, or some of the tips in the comments below that I know others will leave. If you currently live in a house, you live in a home that was once a house, how did you transform it into a home? How did you transform it into a place that you really enjoy being? Leave us some tips. you know, a fresh perspective, walking in a room from a different angle, listening to somebody else's tips and suggestions. These are not like mandates you got to follow, but hey, well, that's a good idea. Well, I kind of like that, but I might do it this way. Tweak it and make it your own. I would love to hear from you if you were in the process of making your house a home and what you want to change, or if you have a home that was once a house, how did you make that change? We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below, and don't forget to like and comment and share this video if you feel it would be helpful to anyone else. Thanks so much, and you have a great day.